All right, guys, we are back. This is a part 2 of my trading strategy. If you haven't watched part 1, make sure to watch part 1. I'm going to leave it in the link under this video, and I'm also going to link it somewhere here in the video. Make sure to watch part 1 first, man, because it's going to make a lot of sense. But these are the trades we've taken on Wednesday, because I dropped this analysis on Wednesday just to show you guys how my strategy works. It's a Friday today. It's the 10th of March 2023. It's a Friday. We've taken these trades on a Wednesday, so they've been running for 2 days now. Some trades have already taken profit. I'm gonna play a replay of the previous video. When we're looking at the markets, we're around these levels here, and we're expecting the market to react, pushing to the downside. That's true. Okay, that's not the one because that's really low. Okay, it's this one. So the market is reacting to that level there, right? So for that reason, this tells me that the next step or the next stop for the market will be these lows here. So the market might come here maybe to make a triple bottom before it can push to the upside, but we don't concern ourselves with that right now. For now, I just want to chow this move here. Now this is the candle that gave the trigger for me to execute the trade, and since then I've been smiling my way to the downside. Now it's a Friday today, and the market is at a very critical level. I don't really think the market is going to push all the way to the downside, because this was the initial take profit, right? I'm a biggest fan in letting my odds play out. Nobody knows what the market is going to do. Our job is to manage risk. So I always go for my 122 or 123, and this one was a 122 simply because looking left, this is a very strong level. But that's not enough to make a decision, right? If you watched the previous video, I traded the DXY incongruent with a USD Swiss franc. In fact, all these pairs here, I've chosen them quite deliberately because they work hand in hand with each other, right? For example, if I'm selling DXY, then I'm selling USD Swiss franc. And if you've taken this trade, congratulations, by the way. What a beautiful trade. There's really nothing to say about this trade, to be honest with you. What a beautiful trade. I will play a replay of the previous video again, but the last time we looked at the market were around these levels here, and I was expecting the market to push to the downside simply because the dollar was suggesting that we're going to react to those levels there. And looking at the USD Swiss franc, the market failed to break these levels twice already. Look at that. We failed to break these levels twice, and the market came back to retest the same level again. And when I saw that, I was like, damn, man, this motherfucker is going down. Market was pushing to the upside, right? Now we can push to the upside. The market failed to push to the upside, came back, failed to break again, came back, and now it's failing to break again. So I suspect that the market is coming back to these levels here. So I'm interested in selling the market back to these levels here. And look at that. What a beautiful trade. I've already taken profits here. A 1, 2, 3. Beautiful trade, to be honest with you. If you took this trade, there's literally no reason for you to still be in this trade. I mean, just close it already, man. Look at where the market is. It's such a critical level. Now, granted, the current candle is pushing to the downside, but nobody knows if it's going to close like that or maintain that momentum and breakthrough. You really don't want to test the markets. I mean, just get out of the markets already. But what a beautiful 1, 2, 3 there. And that was just looking at a dollar, matching it with the USD Swiss franc, but also looking at the Euro USD, because Euro USD and GBP USD play a major role in these two currencies, because whatever these two currencies are doing, these two currencies should be doing the opposite of that, right? Whatever the dollar and the USD Swiss franc do, it must be the opposite of what the Euro USD and the GBP USD are doing, right? But also looking at the Euro USD, beautiful trade. When we were looking at the market, we're around these levels here, and we saw that the market is at a critical level. Now, looking at the markets, we were around these levels here. Now, I need to manage these trades, right? Let's go back to DXY, because it's a Friday, man. You don't know what's going to happen. So here, let's go to 15 minutes, because that's where I manage my trades once I am in a trade, right? So let's go down. Look, what a beautiful trade, man. What a beautiful trade. I mean, do I really still need to be in this trade? Because look at where the market is now. The market is reacting to that level. It's finding really hard to break those levels. I'm really tempted to close this trade, to be honest with you, because if I move my stop loss here, I'm not really happy with that. The market is it's in a critical level, and it looks like it can't break that. Now granted, it's still early in the day. It's about 1 o'clock, just about after lunchtime, man. I think I'm gonna close that, to be honest with you. I'm gonna close that. So if you're in this trade, especially because USD Swiss franc has already taken profit and it's at a critical level, I mean, I'm closing DXY as well. So that's just in terms of managing my trades. So I'm closing this, man. If you really took this trade, congratulations, guys. I hope you are smiling your way to the bank. It's a Friday. I mean, you need a glass of wine. Come on, man. You are a hustler. You did a great job. Just take a moment, you know. Okay, beautiful trade there. Euro USD. We are still moving, but we are reacting, and that is expected, to be honest with you. Looking at this candle here, look at that aggressive pressure there around that level there. I mean, I really don't expect the market is going to break through, especially because we are at a critical level. And notice how I keep going back to these currencies, guys, because they all have a major role to tell a story, one single story. If they disagree, then I don't take a trade. And that's such a powerful tool because it just gives me an edge in the markets. So looking at Euro USD, I'm going to manage my risk. Let's go to 15 minutes and see where I can put my stop loss there, because man, I really don't think we're going to hit take profit. So I'm going to put my stop loss around this level here and just take all these trades. I mean, also, the reason I'm not 100% sure if I want to close this is because it's still early. We can still get, you know, spikes to the upside, and it will be really nice to get all that profit. But nonetheless, man, I'm not losing any money on this trade. I'm going to let it run. If the market can break these levels here, then I'm going to move my stop loss and trail it closer, because then we can see spikes to the upside. And again, did I play a replay of this one? If I didn't, I'm going to throw you with a replay there, because initially we're expecting the market to get back to these levels here. The market is pushing to the downside. We failed to break to the upside twice, and now we are back at these levels here, the levels that we failed to break before. Now we're back to those levels, and I expect the market to push to the upside. Whether it will come back to bounce here or it will break, that's none of my business. Right now, my main concern is profiting from this move to the upside. And GBP USD, what a beautiful trade, man. I don't know what to tell you. What a beautiful take profit here. The market was around these levels here. We're expecting the market to react on these zones here, and this is such a good example about zones, right? Because I think I explained this also. I'll play a replay of this trade. I explained this also, that this is a zone, right? So if we see some bulls on this level here, since the market consolidated a bit, if we see some push to the upside, then I'm jumping into that trade. And as soon as I saw that bullish candle, man, it was done. Now waiting to see what's going to happen here. And as you can see, the market is already reacting to that level. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a trade benefit to this move here. So I always expect the market to bounce from a level to level. If you haven't watched my market structure videos, guys, make sure you spend some time on my playlist, man. I really put out some good shit. You know, what a beautiful 1, 2, 3, man. There's really nothing to say about that. What a beautiful way to end the week, to be honest with you. I don't think we went over Australian dollar USD because it was consolidating, but New Zealand dollar USD, that's the only trade I'm not happy with. I think I might go ahead and close this, by the way, but you know, it's still early. There's still potential for the market to, you know, just blow up to the upside. But that's just my strategy, guys. Just let me know what you think of the strategy in the comments. And this strategy is completely for free, guys. If you don't have a strategy, make sure to grab this strategy. And I think we've already discussed we've already closed DXY. Yeah, and look at that, it's going back to the upside. Yeah, so I'm not concerned. I mean, I'm already out of the market, man. It's still early on a Friday, just a half day that I've given myself. And this is what's really nice about being your own boss, right? You get to determine your own work hours, but also working really hard. Yeah, I think this is gonna hit stop loss quite well. I'm not sure if I still want to be in that trade, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of the markets, man. I'm just gonna get out of the markets. It is what it is. We're gonna reanalyze the markets from next week. If you haven't joined my Telegram, guys, make sure to click the link in the description and join my Telegram. It's a free Telegram. I'm gonna be more active in there. I just need to find the discipline for it because, man, I'm really busy between growing this YouTube channel and managing my trading and still back testing on a daily basis and, you know, managing my affiliate marketing business. It's a lot to do, but you know, we're gonna get it done because one way or the other, we're gonna get this paper.